Hello, and welcome to this new episode of Uncle Tone's Divinations. This morning we are looking at the energy for you for April 21st, 2026. It's also a timeless reading, so if you feel guided to listen to this video at a later time, you still should be able to find some information, some clarity to help and guide you on your destiny's path. Let's start our ritual by lighting a second candle so that we temporarily anchor in your ancestors and spirit guides, so that they can join my ancestors and spirit guides to bring you this message that I hope will be positive, constructive, ameliorative. Very well. And we're going to be using the Age of Aquarius tarot deck. So as always, please remember to use your intuition and discernment. Remember that not every reading is your reading, so take what resonates only, discard the rest. That being said, let's see. Can we have a first card, please? What do we need to tell the collective? What do they need to know to help and guide them in their destiny's path this morning? Start with the Two of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles under the deck. The Four of Pentacles mid-deck. The heavy earth energy. You are learning to manage to put your energy on many tasks, many projects at the same time. Projects that are long hauls, that are projects that will span for quite some time. But those projects, those endeavors that you have started will bring you stability, strength under the Page of Pentacles, and the Lovers under the Four of Pentacles. These projects, I feel that they are to consolidate or to create a foundation, a stable foundation in your life, so that you can entertain true loving relationships that are even-keeled. So in a way you are working on the physical so that your energy in the physical matches what it is in the spiritual. What else does the collective need to know? Can we have another card, please? What is there to be known? Thank you. Well, the Knight of Pentacles wants to come out again. Under the deck, the Lovers wants to come out again. The Seven of Pentacles mid-deck. The King of Swords under the Seven of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is under the Lovers this time. You are, through those projects that you entertain, that you work on at the same time, you are learning to be dependable, to plan ahead, to persevere in your endeavors. To be your own boss, your own Yeah, the master of your destiny, the master of your intentions and your actions through reflection, through thought, through this patient work that you are doing both intellectually and physically, that will grow in time, that will lead you to your abundance, to a state of financial equilibrium, that will be the foundation for this upcoming relationship. Yeah, this feels like a soulmate that you travel with from lifetime to lifetime. With temperance, death, and the Emperor. You are learning to work on yourself, to find peace and harmony through what needs to be done to get to the point physically where you are a match for your true self, for your true spiritual self, for your soul. And until that point is reached, this divine soulmate and you are on different paths that will converge, but that will converge only when both of you are ready, have done the work, have persevered on their path towards their own personal growth, so that you can ascend together when the time is right. What else is there to be known for the collective? Yeah. Death and rebirth comes again. Under the deck, the King of Swords, the Two of Cups, Temperance, and the Three of Wands. It's funny how the energy keeps lingering from one card to the other as we clarify. It's like this, it's a thread that's woven, leading to this perfect union. Yeah, the perseverance, the inner work that you are doing, as much as you are doing work in the physical, the attention that you put onto being balanced in harmony and managing all those projects to create this stable foundation, this dependable foundation, is what's necessary to end the past cycle of your life and an old version of your life. This feels a bit like an ego death. It's like you have to transform so that you can be reborn into a new, a wholesome version of yourself. So that you can go towards a higher purpose, a higher goal. This union, this partnership that needs to be harmonious. Yeah, to bring success, expansion, and justice in your life. expand and explore with enthusiasm and positivity. It's like, yeah, it's an ego death that you are going through or about to go through that will get you in a way more positive energy that is necessary to attract your soulmate. Yeah. What else do we need to know? Can we have a card, please? What needs to be said? That's 2 cards. Can we have 1 card, please? Yeah. No, that's 2 cards again. Can we have 1 card, please? 2. Continue this message for the collective. What else is there to be known about this death and rebirth? What's coming after this transformation? Yeah. The Knight of Cups is coming after the transformation. So, a new romantic adventure, a new pursuit of your emotions, of what will bring you joy, happiness, contentment. It's a big emotional change for the better. Yeah, the 5 of Swords under the deck. The Magician under the mid-deck. The Devil under the Magician. And the Chariot under the 5 of Swords. Yeah, this big change emotionally happens because you have transformed out of this devil energy. You have let go of restrictions, of the shackles that were holding you, that kept you stuck, that kept you in addictions, in attachments instead of love. You have mastered your ability to manifest with the help of the divine on your true soul's path and destiny. You've mastered self-control. You've been able to do the inner work and healing to understand the consequences that come with taking decisions ethically and holding your ground. In the face of loss, emotional loss, solitude. Yeah, you've done the work to gain a new perspective, clarity, a truth, and a new passion. To express yourself creatively in a new cycle where you will be the leader, you will be the boss, you will be abundant, stable, dependable. So this 5 of Swords is not as bad as it looked, as it seemed. You are really, in this is an energy of an ego death, of a big change in your mind space and in your heart space also, because as the mind changes its thought patterns, your heart can begin to breathe again in new emotions, since you are removing and letting go of thoughts that kept you looking at and analyzing emotions that were hard to understand or to accept. So as you learn to let go of those thoughts, the emotions, they are washed away, and new, more positive emotions can come in. Okay. We're going to be using the Akashic Tarot deck to gain some clarity on some of those energies. So can we gain clarity on this Knight of Pentacles? What does the collective need to persevere through? And again, yeah, thank you. The Four of Forces, Spring and Autumn. Yeah, everything has its season. You must be able to use the energies that are within you and that are around you to blossom when the time is right. You need to persevere and keep working at it, because if you slack down, if you wait, if you procrastinate, well, later it won't be the time, it won't be the correct moment to be able to go through this ego death. Yeah, it needs to happen this spring. Yeah. The Architect with the Ace of Keys. This is the clarity that you need to have. It is part of the divine plan that you go through this ego death this season. The Two of Scrolls, Two Worlds. Yeah. Uriel and the Sphinx. And the Arc of Alliance. Yeah, it is part of your destiny, of your soul's contract. To become whole again, to become united both in the physical and in the spiritual. So to unite all aspects of yourself. To embody this earth angel that you are. And we gain clarity on this Knight of Cups. Seven of Forces. Equilibrium. The Three Kaitera. Willpower, Wisdom, Spirit. Under the deck you have Stuck in Runes. The Five of Keys. Wishes are granted. The Ace of Keys. The Architect. And the Five of Scrolls. diversity. This energy that's moving towards you as you are moving towards it after this ego death is part of a karmic rebalancing. It is part of the divine's plan. It is actually not only divinely guided, but I feel that the divine is also putting in work in the background to let you know and to show you through what will seem like a miracle that you have never been stuck, that you always had the possibility to get out of this mental prison, of this old way of thinking, of this ego that prevented you from experiencing the full diversity of emotions, of events in your life. The divine will be granting this wish of divine love for you, as it was always planned, as it was always written in your Akashic records, in this soul contract. Yeah. We're going to be taking a card from the Profund Intuitions Oracle. So can we gain clarity on this death and rebirth energy, this ego death? It is there for a collective to know. Wisdom, know-how, maturity, old. Yeah, there's this kind of magician that's able to manifest, to co-create with the divine. Under the deck you have exchange, transaction, commerce, business, a loan, or something that is equitable, that is reciprocal. Mid deck you have courage, inner strength, brave heart, resilience. Brave heart. Where does that comes from? Maybe the movie Braveheart has some significance for you. Guess I'll have to rewatch it. Yeah. See, the divine was only waiting for you to realize that you needed to change, to have this ego death, to change for the better, to choose to realign yourself on your highest and greatest path and good. And so the divine will bring you this divine gift, this wish, this soul's fulfillment, because you've had the courage, the strength, the determination to find balance and to work on yourself, to work on unification, on growth, on understanding a very deep soul lesson regarding karma. So this is the message that we had for you this morning. I hope it has brought you some information, some clarity to help and guide you on your destiny's path for your highest and greatest good, and for the highest and greatest good of all of creation. I thank you for your presence with me this morning. I hope you have a very beautiful and blessed day, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.